Well, I do think that working with hackers is the key to the future. In cybersecurity, we face an asymmetric threat, and we haven't known what to do. But it's clear. We have known since thousands of years that with asymmetric threats, you need to have a pooled defense. You have to pool the defense forces. Working with hackers is exactly that. The same hacker who helped Pentagon, helped the Marines, helped the Air Force, helped Goldman Sachs, General Motors, that same hacker can work with you on solving your problems. And for a security organization to realize that there's this enormous talent pool outside, well-intended, well-behaved people who will help you, and you reward them when they help you, that actually can catapult your security operations very quickly. Because of course, you pay for the results you get, but they are not full-time headcount, and you can access them very quickly. And you didn't train them; they got trained by hacking into systems all over the world. So it's an amazing opportunity for security organizations, and we see it when people start doing it. That they come to us and say, "We had no idea we could get so much value so quickly."
Well, I used to be a cloud detractor at the beginning of the journey.
So no cloud for you?
No cloud for me
right.
At the beginning. Of course, it wasn't a mistake. Now I realize that it's the opposite. It's very useful in terms of security to impact very well because you have a lot of tools and concepts related to cloud, like automations and DevOps and so on. It's not a trendy things.
Right.
It's just a new culture that arrived and we have to work in a different way. So if I have to give them to someone advice to how to adopt the cloud, first of all, of course, I understand that you are afraid to that because there are new risks, but you also have a lot of benefits to take this risk out. No,
so new security opportunities, perhaps.
New security opportunity, yes, totally agree.
At Dataminer and your previous organization, you've had the opportunity to be at really a leading edge organization as far as looking at how do I embrace the cloud? How do I leverage it for my business? How do I leverage it for my security organization? Where do you see this all going in, let's just say, the next 5 years or so?
That's a great question. I think a lot of organizations are going to start taking advantage of all of these advanced features that the cloud are offering to enable business to move forward, right? I think before it took a long time for actually organizations to actually put a product out there. Right. And the fact that cloud allows you to actually really, from the moment you come up with a concept to the actual you deliver it, you could really do this pretty quickly, right? Doing it right and quickly is the key, right? Yeah. And I think organizations are starting to really figure out that is possible nowadays. It is absolutely possible to do it. Having that framework and looking at how you actually build it out, security as design or security by design is probably the best approach to actually do something like that. But I think organizations are really starting to realize that that's possible. And embracing the cloud and saying, I'm willing to it's not so much about taking a risk, it's about architecting it with risk in mind, right? Architecting your cloud.
Risk management.
Risk management, basically. And taking that mindset of, I can only put things in a box because it's a data center. Not anymore, right? I think cloud services allow you to actually think outside of the box and put security, within that workflow. I think one thing that I push very hard on my security teams is I don't ever want my security teams to ever be accused of having a lack of imagination, right? And I think the cloud allows the security engineers on the team to have that imagination, saying, I could use all kinds of services to fix issues that CISOs have been trying to fix for the past 30 years, and we haven't been able to actually do a good job with it. I think now we can get innovative, creative, disruptive with these services to come up with the right approach within workflows that organizations are looking for.
And effectively no limits, right?
No, exactly. There is no limits, and that's what we want. We want the handcuffs off. We don't want to be put into a box and try to solve things that, again, we haven't been able to solve for the past 20, 30 years. So I think that it allows us, as AWS services allow us, or cloud services just allow us to actually do that and have that different mindset. You do need to think differently if you're trying to solve 21st century problems, right?